The phone rang at exactly 9:17 p.m. Olivia Brooks answered without thinking. A calm male voice whispered only 6 words. "Don't let him answer the door." The line went dead. She looked toward 8-year-old Ethan. 3 slow knocks echoed through the quiet house. Someone was outside. Olivia had babysat Ethan every Friday for almost 6 months. The Miller family lived outside the small town of Cedar Ridge, Oregon. Nothing unusual had ever happened there, until tonight. Daniel smiled before leaving. "I'll be back before midnight." Then he drove away. Olivia locked the front door. She didn't know someone was already watching the house. Ethan quietly colored pictures at the kitchen table. The television played softly in the living room. Outside, rain covered the empty street. Everything felt peaceful. Then, Olivia's phone vibrated. Unknown number. She answered. Silence. 5 seconds later, a whisper. "Don't let him answer the door." The call disconnected. Olivia stared at the phone. Her hands started shaking. She checked the caller ID. No number, just unknown. She laughed nervously. Probably a prank. Then, knock. 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 Exactly 3 knocks. Olivia walked toward the front window. She carefully moved the curtain. A tall man stood on the porch. Dark jacket, black baseball cap, face hidden. He smiled, then pointed toward the doorbell camera. He knew she was watching. The man spoke through the closed door. "I'm Ethan's uncle. My phone died. Daniel asked me to pick him up." Olivia froze. Daniel had never mentioned an uncle. She stepped back. The stranger remained perfectly calm. Almost too calm. Olivia called Daniel, straight to voicemail. Again. Voicemail. Again. Nothing. The stranger outside never moved. He simply waited, watching. Ethan slowly walked into the hallway. He looked through the side window. The color disappeared from his face. Quietly, he whispered, "That's not my uncle." Olivia immediately locked the deadbolt again. The man outside smiled wider, as if he had heard everything. Another phone call. Unknown number. Olivia answered. The same calm voice. "Do not call the police yet. He's expecting that." Click. Disconnected. Now, Olivia had even more questions. Who was trying to help? And how did this person know everything happening inside the house? The porch light suddenly went out. Darkness covered the front yard. The security camera screen turned black. Someone had cut the power. Only lightning briefly revealed the stranger. He was still standing there, not moving, waiting. A loud crash came from the backyard. Olivia grabbed Ethan's hand. Together, they quietly moved upstairs. She locked the bedroom door. Another knock echoed. This time, from inside the house. Olivia held Ethan close. Neither of them moved. Another sound echoed downstairs. A slow footstep. Then another. Someone was inside. Olivia quietly opened the bedroom closet. "Ethan, stay here." The boy nodded. She grabbed a baseball bat leaning against the wall. Every heartbeat sounded louder than the storm outside. She slowly stepped into the hallway. The house was completely dark. Only flashes of lightning lit the staircase. Downstairs. The front door was still locked. The stranger on the porch had disappeared, but muddy footprints stretched from the broken kitchen window. Someone had entered through the back. Olivia called 911. The operator answered immediately. "What's your emergency?" Before Olivia could speak, the line filled with loud static. Then the call disconnected. Seconds later, her phone rang again. Unknown number. She answered. The same calm voice whispered, "They cut the phone line. Police are already coming. Keep Ethan upstairs." Blue and red lights finally appeared outside. Deputies surrounded the house. The backyard gate stood open. Fresh footprints disappeared into the woods. The intruder was gone. Detectives searched every room. Nothing had been stolen. Nothing was damaged, except Ethan's bedroom. His school backpack was missing. Detective Sarah Bennett arrived before sunrise. She searched Ethan's room herself. Inside an empty desk drawer, she found a folded drawing. A stick figure stood beside a tall man. Above the drawing, one sentence. "He comes when Dad leaves." Sarah looked at Daniel. His face turned pale. Daniel insisted he had never seen the drawing. Sarah believed he was hiding something. She requested the family's security camera backups. One recording had automatically uploaded to cloud storage before the power failed. The video showed something unexpected. The stranger never forced the back window open. Someone opened it from inside. Sarah reviewed 6 months of footage. Every Friday, Daniel left the house at almost the exact same time. 30 minutes later, the same unknown man appeared nearby. But he never entered. He simply watched, as if waiting for something. Police identified the stranger. His name was Ryan Miller, Daniel's younger brother, missing for 11 years. Ryan voluntarily walked into the sheriff's office that afternoon. "I never wanted the boy. I was trying to save him." The room fell silent. Ryan handed Sarah a small flash drive. "Watch Friday, 6 months ago." The video showed Daniel returning home hours earlier than he had claimed. He quietly entered Ethan's room, opened the backpack, removed several court documents, then left again. Sarah immediately understood. Daniel wasn't hiding a kidnapping. He was hiding an ongoing custody investigation. Ryan had been secretly gathering evidence because he believed Ethan was unsafe with his father. The mysterious phone calls had all come from Ryan. Child Protection Services reopened the case. Weeks later, a judge awarded temporary custody to Ethan's aunt while the investigation continued. Ryan was never charged. His warning had prevented a tragedy. As Olivia left the courthouse, Ryan walked past without saying a word. She finally asked, "Why didn't you tell the police everything from the beginning?" Ryan looked back only once, because the only person Ethan trusted was the babysitter. Fade to black. Ending narration. Sometimes, the stranger outside the house isn't the real danger. Sometimes, the person everyone trusts is hiding the biggest secret. And sometimes, one unanswered phone call can save a child's life.